My name is Diana. I live in Ames, and I am a realtor in Ames, have been for the last 13 years. We found out about Vero, or actually my husband found Vero through hearing an ad on the radio and told me about it. I said, well, that's interesting. I hadn't heard about it. So I did some looking on the computer and found out that it's quite highly rated. And a few days after that, we went to a flea market at the fairgrounds in Des Moines. And while I was shopping for typical flea market things, my husband happened to come upon the Vero booth. So when I found him, he was deep in conversation with this young man, and he said, yes, I believe we can help you. My husband had an issue, and I was dealing with neuropathy in both feet. They said, absolutely, we can help you. So we set up an appointment for the next week. We came down. We were absolutely overwhelmed by the testing that was done, not only in the small room testing, but also x-ray. And then we visited with the people the next week through another appointment and got set up for treatment for both of us. My treatment for the neuropathy was amazingly aggressive, complete with water therapy, blue light therapy, or infrared, I guess it is, twice a day, as well as the drops that put in juice or water. And I was very, very faithful about keeping that up. And when we first had our first evaluation, I was amazed because when we first started, I could not feel things. I had no sensory feelings on the top of either foot. And when we had our checkup a few weeks later, I was 50% on everything, at least 50% on everything. So I was very, very pleased. So with that good news, I am obviously keeping up with the treatments. I'm serious about that. I keep them going. We walk in the door here, and the people at the front desk greet us every single time. How you doing? You know, it's a pleasure to be here. We get into an exam room. Well, the doctors come in. They always introduce themselves. They ask us what's going on in our life. We recently went on a hunting trip. They remembered that we were going on a hunting trip. We came back from the trip and they asked us how the trip went. It was just amazing. We don't expect that sort of treatment or atmosphere, and it's wonderful. So I'm so thankful that this place is here. I definitely will keep coming to take care of this neuropathy issue, and I thank them for all they've done.